but misses. Lifted down the line in left. Foul. On the ground for Hernandez. First, and there were two down. Astros starting lineup. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had to get in a car to drive to the yard. You tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jimenez will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So a fairly painless top of the first. Astros nothing. Sox coming up. It's the 2005 Fall Classic all over again on Major League Baseball, the show. Luis Garcia is on the mound, and he'll look to wrap up this division series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop.
Pitch on the way.
Anderson.
Strike taken up in the zone. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Here comes the 1-2. Bounce it to the left side. And there's one gone to start the night. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the shot.
At me, they are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
0-1 count and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. Stays alive, still 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
So here's Jose Abreu as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Man at first for him following the one-out single. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can.
Now the 1-1 pitch. There's an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
2-1 to count.
Runner at second here with one man out. All even now, 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Ready now for the White Sox, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
0-1 the count. From the stretch. Set up away.
Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
One and two to the White Sox catcher.
1-2 count.
You can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. And with 2 gone now, we'll look at our up-to-the-minute playoff tree, and the question becomes, will we be able to fill a spot in the ALCS after the game, or will we need a Game 5 to decide a winner in the series? 2 on, 2 out, and up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Come set, the 0-1. Robert over at second. Abreu on at first with 2 down. And it's fouled away. A pause. And the 0-2. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw.
And that had to be missed execution right there. 2 strikes on the batter. You throw a breaking ball, but you leave it up a little bit for him to be able to drive it into the out.
No doubt about it, D-Row. 2-strike breaking ball.
1-0. Here it is.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
3-0. Here it is. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Up next for Chicago, Gavin Sheets. And the White Sox looking for more here in the game's opening frame. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Comes set, the 0-1.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Opposite field to left. And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or 2 early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room, but that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
At the plate now, Leury Garcia.
That's the ball.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.